everybody. It's Tuesday morning. Usually I'm on the golf course right now, but the weather is really horrible. It's raining out. So, Patty's at work. She's in her office. She's doing her working things, and I thought I would come out to the coach just to hang out in here and just kind of talk to you all about what our plans are here for the rest of the season. Quite frankly, there's nothing firm. There's no plans at all. But what I'm doing right now is I'm testing out another camera to see if it's feasible to use my Nikon camera here for video and to see what the volume will be, because I do not have an external mic set up. So you may be watching this from on my Nikon video, or you may be watching this from my Samsung S6 Edge phone. One of the two. We don't know yet until I go to edit. But I want to recap what we did this on our last trip. Our good friends Sig and Lisa came out from Indiana, Hobart, Indiana. They drove like 9 hours to get out here to spend the weekend with Patty and I, which is kind of shocking, you know. But they're very good Disney friends. We love them to death, and it was a good time. That was their very first trip with their Class C motorhome, and I'm sure it's not going to be the last. But everything went well. You know, for being a shakedown cruise per se, everything went well for them. So we're real happy with that. It was a minor issue getting the stabilizer jacks to work on his coach, which I'm sure Sig has already addressed that when he got home, but and I'm sure they're working now, so that's a good thing. I'm not sure when we're going to hook up with them again, if at all this year. Now, in the upcoming weeks, this coming weekend, Patty and I will be traveling to Syracuse, New York, which is about an hour and a quarter drive. We're going to the Manley Fieldhouse near the Carrier Dome, and Syracuse University has what they call a Fun Fest, and it's the first chance to get a look at this team that they're fielding this year. There's no secret that they struggled the past 3 years, actually probably about 7 years, but with Coach Babers they're getting stronger, I believe. Talent level is higher. They've brought in some better recruits this year, so we're looking forward to seeing the progress that's made. Of course, the start quarterback is Eric Dungy, and if he can stay healthy, Syracuse will have a great season. But there's also a guy waiting in the wings to take his place, and it's Tommy DeVito. Remember that name, Tommy DeVito. Tommy's out of New Jersey, and he has a rifle for an arm, and I'm looking very much forward to seeing him this weekend. At last year's Fun Fest, after everything was concluded, we had a chance to go on the field and meet the players and talk with them. And I told Tommy it would be a blessing in disguise if he got redshirted last year, which he did. So I kind of want to get his reaction on that. But so that'll be coming up this Saturday, 30 days from today. Patty and I are going to Walt Disney World again. We were not planning on going in the fall, but we found out that Patty's son Chris and his wife Shanda were going to be in the Orlando area staying at a rental property, a rental house that was rented by Shanda's mom, Sharon, and they invited us to come down and stay there. Well, I don't want to impose on another family's vacation, so what we decided to do was I used my travel agent discount that I get, and then we booked my favorite non-DVC resort. It's called Port Orleans French Quarter, and we haven't stayed at the French Quarter since we bought into DVC probably 7-8 years ago. We're really looking forward to staying there again. So Patty and I booked 6 nights there. We're going to have a couple days at Walt Disney World without any family with us. And we arrive on Thursday morning. We have Thursday, Friday together. The Food and Wine Fest is going on at Epcot. That's one of our favorite times to be there. We're going to be renting a car on Saturday, driving out to the home where the whole family is going to be. Now it's Sharon and Andrew and her immediate family right there, but also her daughter Shanda and Brittany Flowers. And Brittany's family are coming down from the Carolinas to be down there. So we're kind of excited to get out there and see them, and of course get a chance to snuggle with our grandbabies. And we're really excited to see them. So, and then on Sunday, we found out that Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party was running. So we decided as a group to participate in that. Patty and I have done the Halloween party before, and it was a lot of fun. But we also said, you know, we don't care if we ever do that again. Well, that's until we found out that Kaysen and Finley were going to get a chance to see it too. So not only that, but then their cousins Cannon and Sawyer, who are really going to enjoy Walt Disney World. And by going to the Halloween party, instead of just buying a ticket for Magic Kingdom for a day, this group probably saved $600–700 off the price of tickets. We bought the Halloween party tickets. They got theirs, we got ours. And then we found out that Disney Vacation Club members, which is me and Patty, can each take 7 guests in early. So instead of going in at 7 o'clock, we're allowed to take 7 guests each in at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Now when you stop and think about that, that's an extra 5 hours. That's a wonderful treat to have. So we're doing that, and in the meantime, we looked for dining reservation just last week. And lo and behold, the Crystal Palace had a reservation for 3:30 in the afternoon, available for 16 people. I couldn't believe it. 16 people at 3:30 in the afternoon, which is perfect for us because we're going to go in at 2. The Festival of the Fantasy Parade just moved up to 2 o'clock, but by the time it gets down by the train station and the gate down there where we're going in, it'll probably be someplace around 2:30. That'll give us more than enough time to watch the Festival of Fantasy Parade with our relatives there, but it'll also give us a chance after that to walk to the Crystal Palace and have a nice buffet dinner there. And I think Shanda and Chris have already primed Kaysen and not Finley, but Kaysen. They took him to see Christopher Robin the other day. Now, another important thing is when Chris was a baby, Patty used to read to him all the Winnie the Pooh stories. So he's been a Winnie the Pooh fan since he was younger than Finley. So this is going to be something. He gets a chance to go in there and share this with his family. So it's an extra special time. The family has decided to dress up for the Halloween party, yes, adults included. I'm not going to tell you what I'm dressing up as, but it's pretty scary when you look at it. And I don't mean a spooky scary, I mean I look ridiculous. Patty looks cute in hers, I've already seen it on her, and she looks cute in anything though, so can you tell I'm in love with her? But I'm not sure what the rest of the family's wearing, but I do know we have a theme, and everybody will be wearing the same theme. So I will be shooting some video. I'm not going to do a lot of video at Walt Disney World, I don't believe. What I found is when I post the videos up of Walt Disney World, I get very few views with it. Of course, I don't get a lot anyways, but when I do that, I don't get many. So, but we'll put a little video up, I'm sure. A little bit of travel video and stuff. Now, after that trip, we had nothing planned for the coach. You know, I'm sitting out in Holi enjoying her right now, but I have nothing planned. We're looking at maybe 1 or 2 more weekend camping trips before we put Holly back into storage. We're really looking forward to next year. Next year is the year that we'll be free to travel a little bit more, and we plan on taking Holly down to Florida for a while. We plan on driving to New Mexico and spending time with family down there. So, but we do have a couple weekends that we'd like to get away and take Holly out to, again, we're learning the systems. The past couple trips we've had 0 problems. So this old dog has learned new tricks, per se. Because all the problems that I did have with this coach was operator error. Yeah, it's me. But there's a learning curve when you buy a Class A motorhome on all the systems. And I think I've got it together, but I'm not 100% sure. So we need a couple more trips. Now we're probably looking at Lakeside, or we're probably looking maybe back to Southwoods. That was a very comfortable trip, although I'd like to do something different, so probably Lakeside. We can't go a long way because it's only a weekend trip, and with the vacation time that we have left, it's kind of difficult for Patty to get off. So, but anyways, those are the plans for the rest of this season, and I hope that that you follow along. I'm looking forward to those trips. Oh, one more trip I forgot. In November, we are flying to Albuquerque to go down for Cason's 5th birthday party. We've only missed one birthday party for Cason in his lifetime, and that was out of necessity because we were down for when, God, my mouth isn't working. We went down when Finley was born, so, and that was a special time to get down there and be with family so that Patty could hold her new granddaughter. But we're really looking forward to it. We're going to fly down for just a few days just to be at Cason's party. So I'll do some video on that, of course, and you guys can follow along. But there you have it. We'll wrap this up and do some editing and see which camera I like best, and I might include shots from both of them. We'll see. If you like this video, there's not much to like, but if you like the video, give me a thumbs up on there, and we hope to see you down the road. Bye bye, everybody.